Welcome back to the Crawford Lawcast. I'm Michael Perkinson. We're here with Chris Crawford and our special guest, Pensacola Vibes, Sean Mullins.
What was the timeline? Did you start with graphic artists and then move on?
So I came here because of ROTC, of Armory JROTC in high school down in Southeast Florida. Is where I grew up.
Where?
So, Weston is where I grew up.
Okay, I know Weston.
Yeah, right next to Fort Lauderdale area. And I break everyone's heart when I tell them that because I'm Pensacola Vibes and I'm not from here. Anyway, move on. And
look, when you say, "Hey, I'm not from here," my version of Pensacola, that's like at least 50% of the people here, right?
Yeah.
If not more. So the whole story of Pensacola is Pensacola brings people here for 1,000 different reasons. You know, South Florida, 80% of the people there are trying to escape something. Right?
100%.
I mean, they're all pirates. Like, that's the reason you go out in South Florida. Pensacola, you can come here for military, come here for, nowadays, Navy Federal.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? But it brings all these... I would say Pensacola is one of the most diverse cities in Florida.
yeah,
hands
100%.
down.
I think it's getting there. And that's one of those things, going a little off topic, but like, I love South Florida. It's very, very diverse. So I went to high school with kids from South Korea, North Korea, Palestine, Israel, like huge like plethora of like people, and I didn't take it for granted. Like, I just went to high school and I came up here and that was normal, and this is not normal. But especially me going to visit St. Pete, I'm like, oh man, I love going to St. Pete. There's so much to do there. I'm like, damn, I could do the same thing here in Pensacola. The only problem is that there's not that many people that do it here. And so, like I said, this is a little off topic, but like, I love paddleboarding, and that's not a big thing here in the city. Like, going through, like, there's a creek called Jones Swamp and it's like that. You can go through Bayou Chico. If I could record that and make it look cool, maybe more people will do it, and then maybe they'll have like kayak. What do you call that?
Like rental companies.
Yeah,
like start a whole
club.
thing.
Yeah, where you can start at something like a slip, like a kayak slip, or like a paddleboard slip, because they had that in South Florida, where there was 2 bars right there. You get on your board or whatever, and it's very easy, accessible. So it's not like you have to be physically fit to do these things. And I don't know. I think Pensacola can do something like that. It just has to be cool.
So the thing that you're 100% right. Like, Pensacola, one of our bad mottos is we do take a lot of things for granted. There's people who've grown up here that spent like their early 20s going to the beach almost every day, and then once they get past it, they don't ever go to the beach.
Yeah.
Like, to them, it's too much of a hassle. But if you, like I did, I went to law school in South Florida. Like, if you really know about the hassle of going to a beach in South Florida, our beach is incredibly easy.
Yes.
I mean, imagine having to pay $30 just to park when you go to the beach. I mean, that's how it was in Miami.
That's if you decide to pay, but
Yeah,
if you get
exactly. But it is crazy. So not just the diversity of people, but the diversity of environments. Like, the north end of the county, you got farms. You got real deal working farms. Then you go down the south end, we got beaches, and we got we got crazy things. Fort Pickens, like, if you ever done the whole Fort Pickens tour, that's one of the most wild places we got. And it's incredible, like, how well it's preserved in all reality. And you can walk through some of the tunnels and all that, but people don't do it.
That's the thing, like, and especially when I go down to the point at Fort Pickens, I'll sit there and I'm by myself for sunset. It's like, why isn't anyone else doing this? Not like I'm trying to blow the exposure of it out of the water so like a shit ton of people show up. Sorry, can I curse?
Absolutely, man. Look, at the end of the day, this is the real Florida Man Lawyer podcast.
Here we go.
Okay,
and
the only thing we're going to stop you doing is admitted prior crimes.
No.
At that point in time, I'm going to say, hey, Fifth Amendment.
100%. FAA, sorry.
Yeah.